I've been talking this whole time, did not know I was muted. Sorry, folks. Sorry. But I was busy anyway. I was sharing all of the groups that I just found out I'm still part of. Yeah, just found that out. Um, so I shared on there. We got some new events that I just got today. Not today, but this past week. I'm gonna put them on here. Um, so I don't know if y'all heard me, so I'm gonna say it again. How was y'all Fourth of July? How was your Independence Day? I put that on there. The Independence Day. How was it? Did you enjoy the fireworks? Did they show out? Was it the same old, same old? You know. Um, as for me, I ate good and I slept good, as always. But wait for my co-host, wherever the hell she at. She always got to make a grand entrance, but she ain't gonna stay for long. She got a bike night tonight. Shout out to Jersey, and then I wait for my guest, my big head, but Texas own flower. There she is. There she is. Why y'all always think out? Y'all always go in the car. I hope y'all got good reception. Hope y'all got good reception. They can't hear you. They can't hear you. They can't hear you. Not yet. I got you in the back. It's the pre-show. It's the pre-show. So by the time you come on, you should be in the house somewhere. Well, I do gotta be my co-host. I do gotta be my co-host. I hope she's not muted. I see that forehead. Are you getting dressed? Unmute yourself. Was you getting
Unmute your,
dressed?
unmute yourself.
Are you? Was you getting dressed again?
Yes.
This girl has not learned not to get stop getting dressed on this show. What you getting dressed? This girl has not learned not to get. See my voice. Hey, hey.
It's
Don't
bike
worry.
night.
Our guest is she's driving past the speed limit in Texas. Now don't get locked up on the show because I will put that shit on here. Just so you know. Oh, so that's what we're wearing? That's what we're wearing tonight?
It's bike night.
Okay. Give me a 360, please. No, you need to change that. You need to change that. Lord
It's
have
in
mercy.
honor of Texas.
It's what?
It's in honor of Lotus and from Texas. So I'm dressed like a cowgirl.
Where's your hat? Can't. Oh, okay. See, I got the hat right here, but I got the wrong headphones. You can't. We can't. You know, we got Texas proud here. Texas is doing big things this summer, and of course, Lotus is going to tell us about it. Who's saying woo to you? Go ahead.
My annoying ass son.
Woo! He's doing like the 1990s. Woo! That he used to always do. So what we about to do right now, since I got them here, we about to start this show. So we get Lotus on here, but with the Kool-Aid smile, and I see her drive. Hopefully, by the time she gets to her destination. But let's start this party off, right? First of all, let me take this banner down. Then let me find you know what we gotta find. Yeah, there it is. All right, let's go.
Let go.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah. So as you saw, my co-host was getting all, how you say,
Snazzy.
Yeah, she can turn to a snack attack. But what's going on, people? Episode 75, Rough Chronicle Podcast. We're truly on the road to 100. So, and tonight's guest, Lotus, Texas one and only flower. I'm your boy, Infamous the Champ, Mr. Attention Getter, Mr. Team Fuck Your Feelings. And of course, my co-host, the lovely, the queen, First Lady of Rough Chronicle Podcast, Yamaya. They not like us. No one's like her. So we got some comments already. We already got some comments from Big Bro. His name is Lil X. What's going on, X? You're
Little X.
He's saying he got stretched out. Yamaya.
Hi, Little X.
Jumpstart is in the building. What's going on? I know that man right there watched our show before his show, and he started cooking on his show. Thirsty Jack, I see you this Sunday, brother. All right, you know what we gotta do. We gotta do these events. Of course, we always start with me. Let's get us out the frame. There it is. They can still hear us though. Northern Virginia State event. Yes. Wait a minute. I just saw something, Lotus. I saw something. Anyway, yes, we just a couple weeks away from the blackout event of Virginia State event. Shout out to Northern Virginia and Miss Flago. We must please. It starts Friday, but it's going Sunday. Y'all seen this before. I think I've said this all the whole damn time, so I ain't gonna repeat myself. But I'm gonna let her do this one. Oh, she just went off the air.
Nah, I'm here. Okay, I'm
here. Do your thing.
September 13th through the 15th, we Liddy in Atlantic City. Y'all already know New Jersey's first state Annie Red and Black Masquerade. It's going down in the DMs. It's going down in the AC. It's going down. It's just going down. So make sure y'all get y'all tickets. If y'all at bike night, because tonight is BBB's bike night, make sure y'all down to be Uno's in Florence, New Jersey. Hit my page up if y'all don't have the address or whatever the case might be if y'all in the area. But tickets will be on sale, or you can contact any New Jersey State Rough Rider out there. They should have some tickets available, but we do have an Eventbrite page set up. Hurry up, get them tickets. We're going to be in Atlantic City. That's
of course, my little brother, he calls me and he's like, please keep on put. All right, listen. I only do this for him. Yeah, I'm supposed to be doing this bi-monthly, But since they got the same parties, same days, I gotta be fair to little bro Spider on this one. So and I had present on his last episode, which was one cool ass episode. Shout out to him. Nolan's doing anything. Now, let me tell y'all something right now. I couldn't talk about this last episode because I had the rules or the permission to. Because Cashmere told me to shut the fuck up. But I can talk about it now because it has begun and they getting busy. They getting busy right now. Shout out to everybody that actually participated. Shout out to everybody that did their videos and having fun with this. Jemiah, you did one, right?
Yep, I sure did.
Jemiah did one. Shout out to all y'all. And for those that don't do it, I mean, understand maybe you're too old to do it and you think you're going to catch frostbite, or maybe you're just afraid to have fun. But I did it a long time ago, and it was for a good cause. This is for a good cause. It's for our fallen soldiers. So shout out to the team. Shout out to people that participated. These are the rules. I got rules. They got rules here. Okay. Participation required. $15 to contribute for individuals, $25 for presidents, $50 for state reps, $100 for the national board. That's right, the national board is even involved. They better be. Lead by example. Contributors are payable via Cash App. They go to the Cash App address, $national, RRFSC. You can also pay it forward. Don't know. You might have some on down and out right now. They can't do it. Pay it forward. Upon nomination, you have 24 hours to either donate or a significant amount to National Soldiers or record a video of yourself pouring a bucket of ice water over your head, or both. Why y'all did that? Shout again, shout to all y'all. After completing the challenge, call out others to join tag so on National Fallen Soldier Committee on all platforms. All funds raised will go towards supporting the National Fallen Soldier community and their efforts to continue supporting our fallen soldiers. I'm not gonna read the bottom on that because I'm not gonna embarrass my brothers. So that's about it. Please, please have fun with this. This is July. This is for the whole month of July. And that's all I'm going to say about that. You want more information? Call Cat, call D, call Verse, call whoever else is on this team. Call them. We just told you about this. They are having a bike night tonight, right now. She's getting dressed, getting sexified. Sexified. I know that's not a word, but it's a word on here. Oh, Bertha County Bike Night is tonight. They doing a thing tonight. Call your Meyer, call designer, call somebody. Don't call your mama. There you go. Another Jersey Bike Night. Which
you can call your mama
week.
too. She could come.
She can come too. You heard that. Mercer County doing their bike night next week. Hey, I see that. That's right. Get loose, drink that. Mercer County, their once a month bike night is next week. Friday, 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. I had to read the menu. Y'all know the menu. This flyer had not changed. I got this last week after the episode. So Boise Rough Riders and Off the Clock presents Bike Night July 18th. It's dope. It's dope. They also, if you wanted to scan this barcode or that goes to cash out, like you see right here, all donations. Go to their backpack giveaway on the 20th. They do got a flyer for that. I will get to that as soon as I get to it. Chicago West Side also have a bike night on the 18th, the same day on the 18th. Chi-Town represent. If you're around the area, you're not that far. Go support West Side, Chicago West Side. If that say that for me.
Freaknik.
Say it for me. Freaknik. Texas.
Freaknik. Texarkana.
Freaknik. Another Texas event, July 19th.
Texas or is it Arkansas?
I think it's borderline. I think it's both, but it says Texas, so you know. This is the flyer I got. I know they did another one, but this is the flyer I got. July 19th, 21st. Say happy birthday to my son. He'll be 19 on the 19th.
Hey, happy birthday, Def.
Oklahoma. Also July 19th to the 21st. Yes, Phyllis just answered your question. It's Texas. Damn it, Texas.
Thank you.
Oklahoma 20th annual. Shout out to all those that made it to 20 years. Oklahoma City, Midtown. The information right there. You can't go find someone that got the information you can read. Baltimore, the same weekend. Oh, this is a big weekend. July 19th to July 21st. Baltimore is doing their thing. I know they got another one that got the itinerary, but I didn't have that one. So please feel free to contact Charm City, Freestyle. Hell, you got contacts with Leak called Dark Knight. Shout out to those brothers for information. Ooh, Gettysburg and Down South Rollers presents who says Chrome and Pipe Fury. Oh wow. On July 20th, that's a hood ride. I think it's the whole weekend. I'm not sure, but they got their contacts right here. Please down to Mississippi. All right, chill out. Okay, remember that backpack giveaway I was talking about. Here's the flyer to it on the 20th. They gonna start at 2:00. Good calls. Get kids their stuff back to school. How you doing? Thank you for joining. We're about to have a good show because Lotus got something I used to drink a lot of. So I know we're gonna have fun. Panama City, Florida, July 26th and 28th. Y'all know it's hot as hell down there now. It's gonna be hot as hell down there around that time. Contact Miss Flo Ryder. It's a state event. If the funds is right, I hope I can make it. And the last bike night, always of the month for Hartford Rough Riders. If you're around the area, show some love, show some support. 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Hartford represent. And that is all I got for the events. So you must be like, but are you not butt ass? Are you? Because I'm not having that on the show.
Not screaming butt ass. Like I'm screaming. Like no, I am fully clothed. Crazy. I'm
So
dead.
I want to know who Lotus talking to because her face should be on this screen because we about to introduce my big head. Yeah, yeah, Lotus. How are you? Let me tell you something about Lotus. All right, Lotus
Oh
got
my.
vested a week after my birthday. Oh yes. And the first thing she do is contacts me for a damn design. This like she been waiting to get a design from me. But I haven't met her yet, but I did the design anyway because Lotus was so nice, so sweet. Well, I had to find out the hard way. This girl's a wild girl from Texas. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. And shout out to look at that picture. That's the first time we met. Oh, of course I had my fucking village shirt on, but still, it was a nice day. A nice day in Arizona. We was free. We was out and about. But let's bring her in. Let's bring her in. Let me remove this picture right here, and let's bring in Texas' own one and only flower in Texas, Lotus. Say hi to
I
everybody.
said, let me see Miracle. Buy me
I
Miracle.
said say hi to everybody.
Hey, how everybody doing?
Hey girl. Hey.
See, just no. Let me
Hey.
tell y'all something. I was when she got on and she was driving. I'm like, oh, you better hurry up. I am not having this interview in a car. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
I
See,
put up my hand. I said 5 minutes. I
all right,
said 5 minutes.
and I made sure we strangle along for 5 minutes to make sure you're home. Hi, Lotus.
Hi.
Oh, Sugarfoot. Oh. So, as your Maya said, now she knows she had a bike night, but she said she had to be here before she go to bike night to see you.
I called her out. I sure did.
Uh huh. Wait, wait,
But
wait, wait,
she,
wait. It
Yeah.
was you.
Yeah,
yes,
it
Damn.
I
was
called
her.
her out.
That's why I said I had to be on this show. Cause everybody
Oh.
that knows me absolutely knows that I hate the cold.
Oh,
So
yeah.
like
That
that,
was that was
I was like,
foul.
I faded 3 times before I even did it.
Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh. You
I
got
want y'all
issues.
to see. I want y'all to see Miracle. This is my exotic pocket bully Miracle.
Hey,
Oh.
Miracle.
Supposed to look at the camera, Miracle. Supposed to look at the
She not
camera.
looking at the camera. I'm
There
trying
it
to get her
is.
to look.
She
She
like,
won't
listen.
look.
She like, put me down. That's what you're looking at. Put me
I
down.
know. If y'all see, if anybody follows me and y'all saw how she was when I first got her to how she
Yeah.
is now, oh my
Big as
gosh,
hell.
she is big and my
Big.
baby. Yes.
Yeah, we will be yes, we will be talking about that also. We all gonna bring up the dog division. Like Lotus. Lotus, how long you been? Since you know what? I mean, let me open the door for her to conversation. She prospect during the most difficult time that we had to deal with. And she made it, right? So since 2020, right? 2020,
Yes.
Lotus? All right.
2020.
All right, so I'll let you take it from there. So, what
I
introduced? What?
prospected.
Yeah,
What
what opened the
introduced
door?
me?
Yeah, what introduced
Okay,
you? Opened the
so
door for you?
oh gosh, you want to go all the way back? Okay, so
Oh God.
once upon a time I was married.
Listen, hold on. We don't do that. We do not do that. Once upon a time, we don't say in the beginning. We don't do that here.
in
No,
in the beginning, I
I
was
will
a
stop.
army wife, and my ex-husband first started to hang around when we was in El Paso. So I met a lot of people in El Paso, Angry
Mm,
Bird. We used to have parties at my house every Friday. Everybody would bring something. We had potlucks. Every
mm,
Friday we had a party at my house and everybody would come over. If you was too drunk, you better catch one of the rooms or you better sleep on the couch because I'm hiding your keys. Ain't nobody going anywhere. And it was so much fun.
mm,
So when we knew that we was PCSing back to Fort Hood, they got in touch with the prospect manager that was there. And at that time it was Miss No.
mm,
So of clean. So one day we just had got moved into our house on post and he was like, hey babe, I need you to cook. And I'm like, cook? Why? Who's coming over? He's like, they're all coming over. So I'm in the kitchen and I made some baked beans, homemade mac and cheese. I got ribs, I got cornbread. The next thing I know, I got Justice in my house, Miss No in my house, And I got the two other people at the time. It was Lady Saw and Pun of Colleen. Those were his line brothers and sisters. They all came over. I fed them. We had a great time. My kids at the time were like 3 and 4 years old, and they're 14 and 16 now. So the youngest one went and jumped in Justice's lap, and the other one jumped in Miss No lap. And I'm like, I am so sorry. And I was like, y'all don't even know these people. Why are y'all in their lap? But that was the beginning of our relationship. And he PCS, and back then Colleen used to do so much. Man, I'm telling you, movie nights. We was always together. When they said I'm gonna take care of her while she's gone, that's exactly what they did. And we eventually split, but the friendship and bonds was already there, and so they continued. And so by the time I had hung around all this time, now mind you, my babies were 3 and 4. I just started this in 2020, so you can see how old they were. And my son was like 7 or 8 at the time. And all this time hanging around me, missing no, go everywhere. Jess is still inviting me over. I still went out and hung out with people because the bonds were already established. So finally I decided, she was like, they're having a little line coming up. I was like, let's do it. And I did it. And I met all the other people that was with me, and we formed a bond. They call us the Fab Five, and we created a bond, and we're all really good and close today. So I loved it. So I did it, and it
Look at
was
that.
during COVID. It's a
Look
lot
at
of
that.
stuff.
Look
Yes,
at that clean shirt right there.
that's my
Look
girl
at,
right there. That's Asia. That's my
look at
girl
that.
right there. Yes.
Look at that clean shirt. Yes, that's another one that contacted me as soon as they got vested. But so how many days did you prospect?
It was 162 days.
That's not bad. That's not bad. That means you
It's
did
not.
what you had. That means you did what you had to do.
We did a great job of doing what we had to do. We would meet, I don't hear people doing that anymore, but we met outside of our scheduled study halls. And when they came over, I would always cook. And my line brother Sugar Baby was like, hey, you making them wings? Because when they came over for study hall, while we're studying and getting stuff together, we had 5 different wings. I had lemon pepper, I had barbecue, I had honey barbecue, and I did everything by hand. And we had all different kind of wings. So we would sit, we would eat, we would laugh, we would talk, but we was together. And that's what made our line the way it was. And I enjoyed every bit of it.
Let me tell y'all something right now. And this is something y'all about to hear from. This is our actual regular conversation. We talk on the phone. We talk about food. She gets me hungry. Your mind, you just say goodbye. You leaving us? Oh, okay. All right.
Bye, baby. Bye,
Have fun
beautiful.
tonight. I want pictures. You're on mute, child. You're on mute.
Listen, she the only Black woman I know that can pull off some green eyeshadow. Like me and Cashmere were just having that conversation today. She the only woman I know that can pull that off, and it be beautiful. She the only woman I know.
That girl is something else. Hey, look at that. Look at my sugar foot with thick.
She was gonna talk bad to me because right now the fallen soldier doing this challenge right now, and I called her out on the challenge. I thought she was gonna be like, "Ugh, Lotus," but she took it like a G. That cold water, I'm telling you, that cold water ain't no punk now.
Oh no, no, it wakes you up. So
I should have called you out, but I didn't.
You love me too much.
I do.
Let me tell you, I want to have. When you see this, what's the first thing that rose to your mind?
Man. When I see that, I see resilience. I see determination. I see dedication. I see standing on 10 toes down. I see integrity. I see building of character. I see so much when I see that, all around to the fact of why my name is Lotus. That's what I see. And I tell people all the time, they was like, why Lotus? Why Lotus? And I'll be like, let me tell you something. Do you know how lotus flower is formed? And when I tell them, it was like, wow, like it's nice to hear people say the explanation of why they got their name. And there's not enough of that. There's history. There's so much behind somebody's name. And it's just not, oh, that's your name. That's cool. What is it behind it? Sometimes there's pain. Sometimes there's happiness. Sometimes there's joy. But there's a lot to it when it comes to that. Every journey is going to be different. Every journey is going to be different. But it all the same, we all get the same result at the end of the day. We get a vest. Regardless of how long it is, how short it is, how intense it is, if you breeze by it, it doesn't matter. It was a journey. It was your journey. Can't nobody tell you about your journey. And we all got the same thing at the end. We all got a vest.
She knows the assignment, people. She knows the assignment. Oh, so you know me. I had to get you. I had to
Oh,
get
that's
you.
me and Bobo. That's my Bobo. I
That
love me some
that
Bobo. I
this.
remember when we took that picture. So we went to Fort Worth, and Fort Worth Prospects was having an event, and they had us sitting on the corner with some signs for their car wash, and they was cooking and everything. And Bobo was there, and it was a barbershop in the back, and Uppity was cutting hair at the barbershop, but he came out to socialize with us in between his appointments, and he went back in the barbershop. So it was right there. I think it was a Pet Boys or something that was sitting right there, and we was out there.
Look at this shit. I was just showing us
That is my prospect manager. That is Killer Cam of Killeen, Texas.
this man got this. This was so. I don't know. This was not the day of, but I just saw this. So
That was the
this
day we got vested.
right. This is the your line right here.
Yep, that's my
And
line.
so I asked this question last week. I'm gonna ask this question to you. How did you feel your emotions when you first put those two arms in your vest?
Let me tell y'all, let me tell you why everything was so hard. So during that time, my daddy had stage 4 cancer. So in the midst of me doing study halls, I had to fill out my FMLA paperwork. My sister handled financials and I handled medical. So I was online and still taking care of my dad. He went through a divorce. It was so much, and he was battling stage 4 cancer. So sometimes coming through study hall, they always tell you carry your stuff with you at all times. I
Hmm.
was literally leaving Austin, taking him from an appointment, or sometimes coming straight from chemo, getting him home. If he threw up, clean up his throw up, making sure he ate, making sure he got in the bed, making sure my daddy was straight, rushing to Killeen, going into my prospect manager's house, changing clothes, and sitting down for study hall. So you talking about the mental of it, taking care of him and coming in, trying to remember everything, trying to learn everything. But we did it. And so when I put that on, I was like, you know how that movie Waiting to Exhale? I felt like I could finally exhale in the midst of everything. And the ripping and running still went, but it was just the exhale part. My daddy was actually supposed to be there with me, that he was supposed to come down with me because we had a church event, and he got too sick to where he couldn't make the travel. And I was so sad because on that day, he could have been there to see me for something I worked so hard for. And 2 months later, my daddy actually passed away. So I got
Oh,
vested. I got vested October the 18th of 2020. My daddy passed away December the 15th of 2020.
oh
So I
man.
lost my father 2 months after I got vested. But in the midst of that, in the midst of my pain and everything else, because that was my best friend, I got to I gained a bigger family, and I cannot thank oh sorry.
Go ahead.
Cannot thank the people enough for in that short amount of time the people that I met that was there. Um, it was just it was the oh my gosh, the chapter I got now calling me, making sure I was straight. Bobo came and was there and opened up the door to the limo when I got out. They didn't have the back room set up for us to eat, and Bobo and some other people went back there and cleaned out the room. Bobo was back there making plates. He was passing out programs, and it was just that right there. Recherche drove all the way from Tyler, Texas, to be there for me when my father passed away.
Let me let me let me
She
let
was
me stress
there.
let me stress this out. Why she just got emotional? Okay, and we should already know this already. Texas is not no small state. Okay, so when I'm about to ask you is for those that don't know, how far is Taylor, Texas from
Tyler,
where
Tyler,
I said
Texas
Tyler?
is almost 3.5, 4 hours away. Connie, Miss No was there. Lady Salt was there. So to look up in that short amount of time that I got vested, and to see so many people from Rough Riders in that short amount of time meant the world to me. And that made me realize even more that I made the right decision.
Mhm. See?
Despite the pain, despite everything else, that I made the right decision. And it was rough. It was rough to get through those times, but I got through it. And
That
let me tell y'all something about my sister. She works overnight, y'all. She works 12-hour shifts overnight. So that means that she had to work, and she woke up the next morning and got on the road. And COVID was bad. We couldn't find no churches that would take us so I could bury my father. There was so we can have the arrangements. It was so hard and so rough. It was just the most detrimental time. My daddy was my best friend. He was my everything, and to have so much love and support during that time, I was just talking about this at our chapter meeting last month. I had tears in my eyes because I can still feel that love in between that time when I lost him. And I'm still struggling with the fact that he is not here. But I have so much support that it makes it easier. When I got Miracle, when I finally got Miracle, and he told me, hey, come get her, and we made arrangements for her, I said, when was she born? You gonna trip out when I tell you this.
go ahead.
Miracle was born 12/15. Miracle was born the day my dad died. I knew it was meant for me
What?
to have her. So now, instead of me in my feelings and mourning because I no longer have my dad, I have somebody now to celebrate.
Wait. Who was the dog? Was her name Miracle already, or you named her?
No, my when we found out when she was born, my daughter, my youngest one, my little light bright. If you ever see on Facebook, I say my little
Mm-hmm.
light bright. She named her, and it's spelled different. You know how Miracle is spelled. She named it MY_RACLE. So that's what we named her, Miracle, because she is a blessing to me. Oh my gosh, she lights up everything for me than it could be. And I'm like, and all I could say at that time was, thank you, Daddy. Because
Mm.
I needed that. You need the most of it.
Oh
So yeah.
yeah. Oh
Okay,
yeah.
so enough of tears. So let's talk about some happy stuff.
That's right. That's right. But hey, that's what this shows. It's every, like I said, every journey is different, and reasons. So again, I showed a picture when we first met,
Yes,
and
I was
in
so happy.
Arizona, in Arizona. Uh,
And then again
but
in Cali.
oh, good Lord, Cali. I think almost
We're
every
not gonna talk
travel
about Cali. We're not gonna talk about Cali. Please, let's not talk about Cali.
we might have to, because that's like that's like the next picture. I mean, it's right there. It's right there. But that's just us acting crazy as we was. But so question. This is why I don't think you're right. I know the answer to this, but let me make sure. Do you ride?
I do not.
You do not. Okay. Okay. No. No.
I
No.
do
No.
not. I
Nothing wrong
came
with
in
that.
as I came in as a standard member, but more and more that itch to
Uh huh.
ride
Mm-hmm.
is getting to me.
Mm-hmm.
So my dream bike right now, because I've been looking at it and looking at it, and one day I was like, oh God, I pray about everything. And
Yeah.
I'm like, man, what bike do I need to get? And Yamaha R7 has been popping up, always popping up on my Facebook. I don't know how Facebook does that, by the way. I think Facebook is psychic.
Facebook is evil. I'm telling you right now.
Exactly.
You could talk. If Facebook is like the nosiest fucking neighbor ever. You could be talking about something, and then you go on your page, you see the fucking someone selling it, or some commercial come on. Like, wait, what the fuck? So you can be talking about whatever bike. Not just that. You can say, yo, I used to have a 1300. Next thing you know, you see pictures of 1300. You're like, yeah, you go here. So whoa, how the hell? So
They talk about me. I think I'm the only standard member that has a helmet in their car. They're like, Lotus, you want to ride? Sure, let me go get my helmet and my gloves real quick.
you know, hey, you know what? That's something new now. But you know what? Fine. Listen, at least you come
My
prepared.
helmet is the same color as the Yamaha R7, but it has lotus flowers on it. And they're in gold all around my helmet. It has lotus flowers on it. When I saw it, I was like, yes, can I have that? He was like, oh, it's been
Don't
sitting on the shelf for a long time. Can we strike a deal? And he gave
don't
me a
don't,
good deal for it.
don't be like these people that buy all the damn gear but never gonna ride a bike. Okay, I don't know
I
how many people
ride.
did
I
that.
just don't ride by myself, and I need to. And I'm itching for it. I'm really am. I'm getting into it, but Now I'm part of the dog division. So I can't just say I'm a stand member no more. I went into another division, so I'm excited about that.
Oh, we're gonna talk. Well, yeah, we're gonna talk about that because I saw that picture. Like, wait a fucking minute. I was about to go curse from off. Like, wait a fucking minute. Now,
Yeah.
shit. I was like, but so let's talk about something that's real dear, close to your heart. You are prospect manager.
Yes.
You are the state prospect manager. Now, I did not know about this until Arizona this year. And you know what I'm getting to because this girl, I think we talked about it last time you was on here, but I'm going to really talk about it now because this me and you one-on-one. She got this big-ass notebook. That shit heavy. It's the Bible. It's the Holy Grail. Texas. I remember Texas prospects. I don't know which chapter it was or how they did it. The whole state did it. Motherfuckers didn't move until they say so. They was Marine, they parade dress, flag.
That's Colleen.
I remember that, right? So when I saw this, I was like, it makes sense. Yes, it's a big old book.
Listen, I'm about organization. So the way my notebook is set up is the way that it is by the week. So in week 1, they're supposed to be doing X, Y, and Z. So my notebook is set up for the stuff that they're supposed to learn until they get to week 12. Mm-hmm. So that's how my notebook. So when I speak about my notebook, I also, out of the 14 chapters we have, at least 5 chapters have my notebook that I created and made for them for their own chapter. I took the time to make the copies. I bought the trap. I did everything. I bought I say trap and keep. I'm so old, but I bought the binder.
Yeah, I flip up sometimes. Don't worry.
I put everything together. I just give them my knowledge and what was instilled in me by Shorty and Poetic Silence and other people that poured into me during that time. To make things easier and more self-sufficient for me being in that position. Because you have to remember, I became a prospect manager 6 months after I got vested. That was my first annual that I went to. My first annual that I went to after I got vested was in Modesto, my state rep chapter. That's my first annual that I went to.
I'm bugging out because we just showed our age just when you said
I don't care. I can show my age. Yes, I'm 44.
Right.
I look good for my age. Yeah, exactly. I look good for my age. So yes.
Oh yeah, goddamn.
So that's all good. So it was nice. And since I've been prospect manager, I have vested three prospects. Mm-hmm. I have lost some, I gained some, but like I said in my last podcast, I know I couldn't talk that much, but how you are as a prospect, how you will be as a vested member. And I tell prospects all the time, it's nice to see your drive, it's nice to see what you're doing, but keep that motivation. And anybody that's ever had me sign their shirt, I write Lotus, ATX, and I write the capital B, TRU, the number 2, and you. Be true to you. It's so many people that get that vest and change who they are. They allow other people to influence them, or I don't like this person, so you shouldn't either. And all these bagwagoners. So be true to who you are. Like, don't change. I call them Kent Clark and Superman. Kent Clark and Superman. They Kent Clark in the other time, but they put that vest on, then they turn it to Superman. You can't save anybody if you ain't saving yourself.
You know what? I'm gonna let her slide. I'm gonna let her slide with that because she it's supposed to be Clark Kent. But I'm gonna let her slide because
I'm sorry, Clark Kent. It's the same thing, Hey.
No. You mess with a comic head here.
My bad. But that's my thing. If anybody has ever said it, so I like to motivate. I love to motivate prospects. We have a group, and I told you before in the last podcast we have a group. I'm always about encouragement. So yes, we have Mental Monday. We have Testimony Tuesday. And believe me, everybody enjoys this stuff. So don't think like, she really do all that. We have Wisdom Wednesday, Mental Mondays. Good morning. How you doing? How's your mental? And I'm a teacher by trade. If your mental's not okay, you're not going to learn. You're not going to listen to anybody. So how's your mental? What can I do to make your day better? Testimony Tuesday, I don't care what it is. If you got a raise, you got a house, you got approved for a house. Maybe your child just potty trained. Your baby just took his first steps. I want to hear about it. That was in Austin, Texas. I went to an event we had, and my father just had passed away when I took that picture. My cousin's like, let's go out, and we went out. Wisdom Wednesdays, share your favorite quote, song, scripture, anything to help you get through. And we have Trivia Thursdays. I go through, I ask them questions about Rough Riders, about Texas history, and then Freestyle Friday. Let's talk about it. I want to talk about anything you want to. And they know if I get in the groups and I said, let's vibe, that means we're going to line by line. Everybody has to say, everybody gets one chance to reply, but we're going to go over the motto, creed, however y'all want to say it. But I try to make it fun. Prospecting should be fun. It shouldn't be so intense and intensifying that, they look back on their journey and they're not happy with their journey. It is supposed to be fun. Let's make it fun in some aspect. People are tired when they get off work. They don't want to listen to you talk for an hour or two.
Wait. I'm laughing because Mem put this damn question on and only his silly ass would fucking put this on it.
I don't even want to know what he said.
You sure?
Yes, I do. Let me see.
He said, what if you have a new side piece? Is that something you want?
You know what? If that's your testimony on Testimony Tuesday, you know what? I have that's your testimony. I can't knock you for your testimony. I don't want to know the names. I don't want to be a privilege to that information. So I gotta be your accessory. No, that's your thing. That's what makes you happy. That's what makes you happy. But I just want things to be fun. I want to, our slogan for this year is back to the basics. We're getting back to the basics. That was my first annual that I attended as an Austin Rough Rider.
Oh.
Yes, he is, sis. He is stupid. Yes, our colors that we wore that year were orange and black. I have not worn that since that annual, but that was my first. That was my first. Yes, because we're black and silver, so that was my first. That was my first annual as a member of the Austin, Texas Rough Rider. That was my first annual I went to, so it was nice.
Oh well, I got one of my brothers from the wrestling podcast scene asked a question. He said, "What is the wildest testimony you ever heard?" Before you answer that, hold on. Is it all right for you to talk about the wildest testimony you ever heard?
Okay, so I'm gonna say the wildest testimony I ever heard. It wasn't from a Texas prospect because I get it. We have another group. It's called the Worldwide Prospect Group, and that's with prospects all over the world. Like we have one right now in there from Tokyo. Of course, it's time difference, so he'll come in and say good morning, and we be at nighttime. But one of the prospects in the Worldwide group sent me a private DM and told me when I get vested, I'm coming for you. And I was like,
Great. Oh, wait a minute now. You got
is that your testimony? And I said, baby, how old are you? He was like, I'm 29. And at the time I was 43. I said, sweetheart, I'm 43 years old. Like you're like 8 years older than my son. My son is 21. Like, I'm sorry. I care. No, I appreciate the compliment, but no, I'm good. That's about it.
You little young bucks, leave my dang big head alone, goddammit. All right, let's listen here.
But I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it, and I see that more states are adopting having a state PM. So it's nice. It really is. We have 14 chapters in Texas now.
Is that counting the brand new chapter we just got there?
It's nice. Yes,
nice.
It's nice. It's nice. We are. I love it. But you know where Cali is still in the winnings. Cali got 18, so they still beating us. Yeah, they got 18, but it's nice. It's really nice. I see Texas is growing, and we're bonding, and I love it. I love the direction that my state rep and my assistant state rep has us going. Our state secretary is the glue of our state. I promise you, Foxy is the truth. She is the glue. She keeps everything together. And it's just been nice. Everybody is just really working together. By the way, we're working together. We're getting ready for our Texas 20th state event, August the
So
29th to September 1st.
so
We hope to see all of y'all.
you must be in my notes right now because you know I am about to ask that question because you brought up
Please.
14 state chapters in your state. Y'all
Yes.
growing.
Yes.
And right, I'm sorry, a good time to grow because y'all got one hell of a state event coming up in August.
Please get on. Go to Facebook, get on the website. We're just working on our third hotel. We are the host hotel is completely booked. The overflow is completely booked. The third hotel just went up. So please, 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 if you haven't already, book your room.
Let's talk about that for a minute because I got Texas on these comments. Shout out to Texas coming out of Woodward Justice. My man, Justice, my brother, man. He made this pack for
Your
me.
brother. Justice
can't-
been knowing me. I told you how long Justice been knowing me
I
and how long Justice been rocking with me. I used to get my hair done at his shop that he had before he got his new shop. I was over there getting my hair done.
That man's a hustler, man. I'm sorry. Every time
Yes.
I see Justice on Facebook now, I don't know how many cars he sold and all this. I'm like, God damn, man. Share it. He's a bad man.
The car I got right now, he sold it to me. He's the reason I got my car I got right now.
That man.
But let me tell y'all, please get on our website, book your room. Also, we got our swag bags, we got the t-shirt, we got our bands. We need for y'all to go do all that. You need to do everything online. There will be no hand-to-hand transactions. You have to go online to purchase everything that you have. They will have everything ready for you. We have special guests coming.
Who's the special guest? Because Mim just put up, we have special guests coming to Texas. Can we name one, or is it more than one?
We have our Mid-South conference there. So we have Juan is going to be there, and some of the other people from nationals that will be there. We have a stunt team. We have vendors, all kinds of vendors. I have worked so hard, and shout out to my plus one CPR. We have worked tirelessly trying to make sure we have different vendors to fit everybody that's coming. I have vegan food. If you don't eat meat, that's okay. We got somebody vegan. I got soul food. I got stuffed turkey legs. I got barbecue. Yes.
Hold up. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in Texas. Okay. We are in Texas.
Yes.
You keep your vegan ass away from Texas. Texas, no, it's beef. God damn it. No impossible beef.
No, you can't do that, bro. You got to be nice. Everybody has different lifestyles, and we have to be mindful of those different lifestyles.
I hate 2024.
But I'm not trying to be biased, but I am. My uncle passed away, but my cousin is doing everything on his in his memory. So make sure you stop by Uncle Willie's Barbecue. My sister T is making stuffed turkey legs. When I tell you that brisket is so good that you can eat it with no teeth.
Oh, see, I don't like this. Is our people. When I tell y'all, this is actually our regular conversation. We talk about food.
Okay, I won't talk about food no more. Okay, so we have a
new to me. I got a video. She texted me a video of her cooking macaroni. I was in like doing
this. You called me and I was cooking. You asked me what I was doing, so I showed you.
Go on with yourself.
So we are partnering with a nonprofit organization called Tomorrow's Promise, and we're going to have a bunch of activities. So please, this will be a good time since it's Labor Day weekend. Bring your families. That was my first one in Phoenix. Yes, we went to Memphis. We went to Memphis. That was our church that we wore that year. That's when they had the silent party. Sure is. We had a great time. But we're going to have a bunch of activity for different kids. I'm telling y'all don't want to miss this event. Bring your kids. It's a great time to bring your kids and have something nice for your kids. We have so much activities. We want to show y'all this great Southern hospitality that we have in Tejas. It is going to be so nice.
Let me answer this question. If you coming to our event, I got told Fearless. I'm telling
like
you
told me.
I'm trying. I'm
He's
trying.
trying. But
I'm
tell him
definitely trying to.
why. Tell him
I'm
why.
saving.
Tell him
I'm
why.
saving money. Huh?
Why? Tell him why. What is
Why?
that?
What?
What significance is that for their weekend?
Uh,
Tell him
I
why.
don't. Nah.
Oh, you don't want
I'm.
to tell him why? Okay, all right.
I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying.
Okay.
Especially
He
that.
better.
Especially that weekend. Especially that weekend. I'm
Believe
trying.
me, I have been on
She
him,
said,
but
"Try hard." I am. I'm
I've been
saving money.
trying.
I'm saving money. All that stuff. Especially Texas. I haven't been in Texas in over 20 years. So yeah, yeah. I'm trying. But
I'm telling y'all, we have a lot, and I can't wait to
they
see
having
all
that
y'all
tour there
faces.
too. They having
Huh?
they doing that tour there too.
The tour?
Yeah, that energy drink tour in Texas.
I don't know. Are they coming through Texas? Or are they gonna bring it?
I don't know. I mean, wherever Wild go, they probably bring it.
Well, come on. We have a stunt. We have a slingshot light show. I'm telling
Ooh,
y'all don't. We have so much packed in for y'all. They pulled out all the punches and the stops. This is gonna be so epic. This is gonna be one of them things you're gonna talk about.
Justice, I'm already married, bro.
Yes.
Already married. Hey.
He said if you need a room, Mim said if you need a room, he got you. So that means no
I see,
excuses.
I see. Y'all. And listen, that'd be historically too, because I could do a podcast there too. But anyway,
And by the way, let me go ahead and throw out there, we're having it in the first chapter that was established in Texas, which is in March of 2001, Austin, Texas, which is my chapter, by the way. I just
let's,
want to know that's my chapter.
let's,
Just
let's,
throw a
let's
little history out there. I'm just throwing a little history out there.
throw
That's
some
all.
history out there. So let's get some history out there. So let's educate. Let's educate these people here. You already gave them a little test here of the first chapter, but we already said how many chapters. So and then I think you also answered this one. You said y'all got 14. You think y'all the second most
Yes,
chapter?
we are. I did my history.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
Cali has we're four behind Cali. Cali has 18 and we're
Mm-hmm.
at 14. The top states that have the most chapters is Texas, New York, and Cali. I didn't find out how many New York has. I need to go by and verify that. But right
Mm-hmm.
now Cali is winning by 8, but they got 4 on us. They got
Well,
18.
let's see. The thing is, I want to say winning because you say winning, and I got Justice here on the comments. He was straight up. No one's beating y'all at events, and to prove that point,
Yeah.
Arizona this year,
Woo!
they shut that shit
Woo!
down.
Let's not talk about that. Let's
They
not
shut
talk
that
about how
shit down.
Texas
I'm
came
gonna
and shut it down.
they shut that shit down. Okay,
You didn't see
y'all.
number red shirts, right? You saw number red shirts, right? Oh, okay. All
Let me
right.
just say this. Y'all, it was so many Texas red shirts there. They pulled me outside the freaking damn into the lobby. That's how many. I'm like, God, excuse me, Jesus. It was nice though. It was nice
And
though.
not to
Yep.
interrupt you, but shout out to my boy Scorpio who made our shirts. Big shout out to Scorpio who made our shirts for that Phoenix event. They were
You did?
nice. Yes. Scorpio designed that and made our shirts.
I thought I thought y'all had either Tech Play or Revolution do it.
That was Scorpio.
Oh shit! Go ahead, Scorp, do your thing. Even though Scorp is being diabolical these days, went from all black to now blue, red, gray. I like, wait a minute. I was talking to him last night. I was bugging out laughing. Watch this. Look at the screen. Look at the screen.
Good. Woo, that was our all white party. Austin had an all white party. That was my all white party. And y'all know I love my hat. So whatever I'm gonna wear, I'm gonna have me a hat on. Yes, that was our all white party.
Let me tell y'all something. I was being nice because I think she was a little saucy around this camera. It's a picture. I was like, oh no, I can't put that on. You had somebody get small like, "Pow!" Where you going? I was like, oh no,
Oh
no.
no. I have my moments when I'm
She
around,
had some moments.
when you around your peoples and you know what I'm saying?
Y'all
You,
have a
you
good
know,
time. Y'all have a
we
good
do.
time.
We do have a great time. I'm like I said,
So
I'm loving it.
so now we said this. You got vested 2020, which was one of the most difficult time for a lot of prospects to get vested.
Yes.
But you got vested. But your first, how do you feel about your journey from when you started? Of course, it went through, started a little tragic and stuff. But how do you feel about your journey now from the start to where you at right now?
You know what? I still feel good. Even with the bad, I still feel good. Even with the loss of people that you thought you had, I still feel good. I I'm the type of person, I don't look at things in my life as mistakes. I look at them as lessons. What did I learn from this? What can I do better from this? How can I grow from this? So I had some tough lessons, okay? Some real tough lessons. But in the midst of those tough lessons, I realized and I understood who really had my back and who didn't. And I love the journey. I'm not upset about the journey. I'm not sad about the journey. I walk with my head up high and my chin up. And I tell people all the time, especially us women, black women, or women. No, I'm not gonna say black women. Us women in period, we have an imaginary crown on our head. Don't you dare put your head down or anything else. You mess up your crown. And I don't have no problem in adjusting another woman's crown. I know you got yours. I have no problem in adjusting
I'm
another
putting it
woman's
on your
crown.
head right now. Not to put it on
Thank you.
your
Well,
head right now.
okay, hold on. Let me fix
There
my
you go.
locks. There you go.
There you go. There you go. Well,
There you go.
I told you this, and I'm going. We're not gonna get into details,
Yes,
but you know where I'm going with this. I told you this before. You're straight up your damn crown. Keep
yep.
moving forward. You know exactly what I'm talking
Always.
about. We ain't gonna get in
Yes.
details
We ain't gonna
because
get in details.
the
But
shit turned
I
around.
love.
Let's like this. The
Woo!
shit turned around. Okay, and I don't really want to go into it because both parties I love dearly. But I told you to straighten that damn crown. I've
Yeah.
been through it. We all
That's
some
why
people
that's
are
why free. You see this? I don't know if y'all can see it. It
free.
says let them set healthy boundaries. I got the hoodie,
Shout
t-shirt.
out to Big Sis Free.
And I got a tattoo. I don't know if I make the camera. I got a tattoo right here. It says "Let them, Lotus."
Oh,
It just reminds them.
you
It's
got
just a reminder for me.
you just
I
got
needed
ink.
that reminder. Yes, I got ink. I got like 7 tattoos. In fact, me and Miss No got matching tattoos on our foot. We went to the we went to the tattoo shop and got matching tattoos on our foot.
Wait a minute. How many tattoos you got?
I got like 7. I got one on each foot. I have let them right here, and I got love and pain right here. That was Texarkana when they did their you know what that is. I can't think of it right now. When they did that party. I have
They doing a freak nick now. Someone, what's this? What's
yeah.
this? Who just put this on here? Fuck it, I'll put it on here.
Oh yes, Tyler, Texas, July 19th through the 21st. They're having their
Yeah,
Freak
yeah, yeah,
Nick
yeah.
in
Yeah.
Texarkana. Please
Oh,
come out to Texarkana, July 19th through the 21st.
Texas is just doing it big.
Yes,
Oh,
due to our Texas 20th state event, there was a limited amount of annuals this year as we made preparations for our big event in Labor Day. So we try to make it out and try to support as much as we can. So please come out and support Texarkana, where Mr. Me Too and Mr. Me Too is the president, Wildflower is the VP. Come out and support them. They got a lot of activities available, so y'all come out and support them in Texarkana, Texas.
so let me get to something I think probably I think it's something personal to you that you I see a lot of things go. You do a lot of, especially a chapter, do a lot of charity events,
Okay,
feed the
so
homeless.
listen, charity means a lot to me. Giving back
Okay.
to your community gives a lot to me. That was one of the main reasons why I joined Rough Riders, is to see what we was doing in the community, the differences, the impact we make in the community, and why. So if there is an event close by me with a Texas chapter and they're
Mm.
giving back, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give back. The last line, well, not too long ago, Mo City had Prospect crossover, and he was feeding the homeless in downtown Houston. It was so nice, and I rode down there, and one of the guys asked me to pray for him. That's me and Cuban. One of the guys asked me to pray for him while he was down there, and I prayed for him. And before I prayed for him, I asked him what I was praying for. He was on the street, living in the street. He just had open heart surgery, and he just got approved to get his house. So in the next couple of weeks, he finally got housing. And he asked me to pray for him that he wouldn't fall back into the things that he was before, so therefore he can be on the right track. And
Mm.
somebody took a picture of me praying for him, and I was just like, it was just, it's so nice. It really is. And then we went to Tyler and we fed homeless people under the bridge. We went and got so many Little Caesars pieces and we was
I
passing
swear
them
to
out.
God, that picture made another to see how we lead back to food, people. Because that picture made me hungry as I don't know what.
I'm sorry I went back for food, but it's just
I
the
mean, that's what we
community
do.
service
I swear,
aspect. Yeah,
that's
that's
something
what
me
we
and her
do.
do. I'm sorry, y'all. If y'all want to know how to get me and Lotus, like if we mad at the world, we together, and you can see us together mad at the world. Just say something about food. We'll start smiling and start talking about food. Like,
Listen, I have an inner fat girl inside this skinny body. But you are right. I love community service. Is there somebody doing community service with their this the weekend before this one we just Fort Worth Prospect honored he had a car wash and family day in honor of lupus warriors. He had 3 people in his chapter that are lupus warriors right now battling lupus. So it was nice to see 7 out of 14 chapters in Texas there supporting, washing cars, and just being there and giving back and supporting in that aspect. So, like I said again, I can't reiterate this enough. I love how Texas is coming together and how this Texas Prospects was there. What do you need me to do? I'm here to help. I'm here to work. They always eager, to help and to work and just to be there. And it was so nice. And to see those three chapter members that are battling lupus and to see them smiling and to be there and to somebody to honor them in that moment. I know lupus is very hard, and I can only imagine how it is living with it. But we took an opportunity to really support them, and I love that. If they having something and it's close enough, me and Midnight ride. I'm getting in that black Durango and we gone. I probably got more miles on my Durango than people. Some people got on their bikes, but we gone. We ride.
I was about to say, shoot, just driving in Texas right there, you get your mileage. Watch this though. Watch this though.
Man,
So, so I
my heart.
saw plenty of pictures, but I like this one. Um, talk about it. This is for those that don't know. Introduce first of all who's that young man that you're hugging.
That is my firstborn. That is the reason I became a mother in the first place. That is my twin. That is my heart. That is my everything. That boy means so much to me. I wouldn't be the woman that I am right now if it wasn't for him. Giving birth, getting pregnant at 21 and having him at 22 was the best thing I could have ever done in my life. And before I go into more about him, I want to encourage somebody. Just because stuff happens in your life does not mean the end point. I gave birth to Jaden the 27th of August 2002. School started August the 26th, 2002. A proud Prairie View A&M alumni. Hey, and I saying this, so I got 2 things to say, too. Prairie View A&M University and Rough Riders. But I gave birth to him August the 27th, 2002. I walked across the stage December 14th, 2002. Nothing stops me from my goals. Nothing stops me when I'm determined to do what I do. So my son went to basic. I drove from all the way from Texas all the way to Fort Jackson to see him graduate from basic training. Then I drove all the way from Texas to Fort Lee, 23 hours to see him graduate from AIT. Right now, he is in Korea. I'm so proud of that young man. In fact, Free made me a shirt that says, once I held him in my arms and now he protects me with that same image on back of the shirt. I wore that
I
when he graduated from AIT.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I want you to say you love me because
I
was
love
about to
you.
I was about to put that picture up. And I found that. I like, ooh, she pregnant. Yeah.
You can put it up. I look good pregnant.
Hey. Some people don't listen. Listen. All right, don't go that far back. But, I was like, what? I like this picture too. You know, but
You
it was one of those pictures I saw. Yeah, you definitely could say y'all twins. That boy is like, oh, that's all you right there.
Man.
There it
Oh,
is.
he
That's
is.
that's your
I
baby.
couldn't deny him if I tried. He is
I
all
want to
me.
say,
But
what
he's in
kind of?
Korea. He's in Korea right now. Shout out to my boy Jaden. Say a prayer for my baby. He called me the other day. He was like, "Mama, I understand he was missing home." I said, "It's all right. I'll see you in December. The countdown is real." But that's my heart. Along with his other brother and sister, those three are my world. They're everything that makes me and I created them, and I'm so happy. I don't take it is hard being a single mom, but I take all those joys because they shape me and they build me. It's a building of character, and I love it. And I like the fact I ain't got to share that with nobody.
You know what? You know what? So last episode, I had Chopper City, and he talked about him being a single father during his lifestyle. And you just came up and you said you were a single mother. Why are you still in this lifestyle? Now, granted, your kids are at you can say the mid teenagers, right? Like they at
Hmm.
that point where they a little bit more independent. But um, how do you juggle being single mom in this lifestyle?
Well, my youngest one, she'll actually go to events with me. My middle one is antisocial to the fullest. So he won't go anywhere, but my youngest will. I juggle it
Mm-hmm,
well. They're teenagers, so they don't always want to go with you. So,
mm-hmm.
you always make sure the important things are there. I make sure I cash app them before I leave. Oh, that's my boo right there with her thick self. She needs to give me some of that booty. But I make sure I
Don't you
cash
know?
app them. I make sure the refrigerator is full. I make sure home is taken care of before I leave and I go with Rough Riders. There go my girl Hyper. Boy, I tell you something else. That one right there, she keeps me on my toes and she keeps me in my prayer closet. I love her to pieces, baby. She keeps me on it.
Oh,
She keeps
Lord
me
have
in my
mercy.
closet. But
The
yeah, I make
first
sure
and
that
only
yeah.
person to have me.
Let's not talk about that. Let's not go there. Let's not do that. Let's not even go there.
Oh man,
But
but
like I said, I make sure home is taken care of before I leave. I never
mm,
leave without making sure home is taken care of. So that's my biggest thing with that one. And most of the time, they ready for me to go anyway. They're dealt with me all week, and they're like, "Are you leaving?" They teenagers now. I be like, "The love is real. The love is really real."
right, right, like okay. So you've been again. You've been in this lifestyle pretty much 4 years.
Yep. In October, it'll be
You at
4
that.
years.
Oh yes. You're still a toddler, but 4
Yes,
years.
I am.
Um, what's your first of all? What's the furthest you traveled?
In my car.
No, well, furthest travel event, flying, whatever.
I think it was Cali, because
Really?
everywhere else I've driven. Like I've drove to Memphis twice. We just Arkansas wasn't far, so I went to Arkansas, but Memphis I drove, and when we went to Cali when we went to Cali that year. I of course I was on a plane with my chapter. We flew out there, so I think it has been Cali. I need to venture out and go to more, but it's not that I don't want to go to more. It's just sometimes the way that some events fall, they fall on something that's of importance, or they fall on when my chapter is doing something, and I can't do that. You when your chapter doing something, you got to be there for your chapter. That's mandatory. You got to be there. How you gonna leave and go support somewhere else? You done got your chapter. Like I wouldn't do that to my chapter. So it just and there's a lot of events I want to go to, but they're in the same month as our event, and it's kind of hard because I'm making so much with being leads over committees. There's so much to go on. I'm really trying to make sure all my I's are dotted and my T's are crossed, so we can have everything in place, because our guests are coming in, and I want to make sure that everything is in place for our guests that's coming in. And then I'm in charge of vendors. I want to make sure my vendors are comfortable. They know where they're supposed to be at and what they're supposed to do. I'm a big believer of indecent and in order. That's my word. One, we was in San Antonio because I see my shirt. We was in San Antonio because I see the red light. I got that shirt in my closet. We was at San Antonio. That was a
Oh,
good angle too. They red light special. So yeah,
I was
I'm just
mad. I was mad about that one because everybody had special shirts, and I was ready for that shirt. I had a nice shirt that I was ready for that event. But uh, so is there any place that you have never been to that you would like to go to?
I would love to go to Tokyo. I'm looking forward to going to Tokyo. Everybody told me how much fun they had in Tokyo, and I'm looking forward to visiting Canada one day and going to Canada. Because if I don't go to Canada, I'm gonna have my brother mad at me. So I gotta get to Canada one day and go down there. I try to make what I can. I really do,
Man,
but I'm only one person.
those are two places, and plus Europe. I want to go to Europe. I want to go to
Oh yeah, I
Amsterdam.
really want to do.
Um,
Yes.
just want to have a, this something out and about. You know, I need a passport. I need a passport.
I have
Well,
one. I need to make some more stamps off in there. I have one. But it's a lot of stuff I want to make, but I also realize everything I can't. And I have one who's very heavy in sports. And so I try to make as many sports as I can. And so that's the biggest thing. I try to be there and I try to make it. Oh, that's our photo shoot. We took that picture
what photo
March of
shoot?
last year. My chapter had a photo shoot and we took that picture right before our photo. That was my selfie I took of myself right before our photo shoot.
I'm gonna
We took
take
a
that
group
hat.
photos. We took individuals. No, you can't have my hat. We took individual pictures and we took a group photo. So that was for
And
our
you
photo
guys, you
shoot we
just
took.
in mid city. No, you can't have a hat. You took a photo. You said mid city. You can have a hat. Oh,
My hat. You
okay,
can't have my hat.
fine. Shit.
Y'all don't understand. If anybody knows Lotus, Lotus is gonna have on a hat. I'm gonna
I
make
mean,
sure I have a hat somewhere on. I love my hat.
yeah. So, all right. I'm gonna really get to you because this is probably one of those events that me and you was at the same time. Oh, watch this.
Whoo! Yes.
This was a
Literally.
this was a weekend for everybody.
That was a weekend for everybody. Literally, my plane, when y'all saw me, I'm smiling, taking pictures. I literally got off the plane. They picked me up from the airport and we went straight to the movie theater. And we got so many snacks because the theater we was in, it started much later than everybody else's. And yeah, there's a picture of me and Recherche knocked out sleep. We fell asleep because our movie started so late. So they was like, just go up there to the concession stand, get anything that y'all want. Did we? We got it. It was
Oh,
nice.
hey, that weekend. Listen, I drove all the way down there, so the reason why y'all didn't see me in the theater because I was asleep. I was asleep. Of course,
I literally
Of course, At first, I was about to get cursed out, but then now, like, listen, I drove all the way down from work to down here. Did not get no sleep. Changed my clothes, shower, changed my clothes. Did all the stuff in the events during the day. Made sure everybody got their rooms, all that stuff. So when I went back to my room, that was my fault. I shouldn't have sat down because once I sat down, that bed, y'all had the hotels. Y'all know y'all have those hotels that had the bed nicely made with a nice blanket that got that soft. So you sit on it, it's a done deal. That's what happened to me. I woke up 3 o'clock in the morning. I missed like 6 to 7 calls. I got cursed out. Like, listen, I was tired.
but it was so nice. So I was with Recherche and she wanted to get her feet done. So it was so ironic that where we went to get our feet done, the whole ride right past there. So I got to sit right there on the corner and video all of that. That was so nice to see the police come by and see all those cars and everything. It was just so nice. In fact, one of the Texas prospects who is now vested drove all the way from Texas to Florida on his sport bike.
I think I think we met him because I was surprised when he told us that it was like a whole group of us
Yep,
by one of the vendors. I looked at his bike. I was like, not to say I
all the
never saw
way.
nobody do that, but for a prospect to do that,
A
that
prospect.
was that was awesome. That was awesome. He better
That
have
was
got vested
awesome.
too.
I
He
tell
better
you,
have got vested too.
I was so proud when I was like, man, that's our Texas. That's my boy. Look
Look,
at Fearless.
yeah,
We was at Hyper event at a homeless shelter. We went and we folded up shirts and everything else. We was there for her event, and me and him stopped and took a picture.
that. He's a pain in the ass. He is. That's my brother. All right, I'm just joking, man.
I
I know you
know.
watch it. I'm just joking. But
Yes, he
shout out
is.
to him. He was one of
Yes,
my.
shout out to him. Shout out to Waco, what they doing.
So
I love them.
yeah. So tell me something. Tell me how you feel about. I know this is about you, but once I saw that, like, all right, Texas going big. Like you just said, you proud how Texas come together and stuff, and to see that y'all got another added chapter to y'all growing family down there. Um, I mean, how you feel about uh, y'all growth? I mean, it's like truly like a new chapter. Like,
I'm loving the growth, and with growth and expansion that brings more people in. So that goes to show you that we're doing positive things in Texas. I love the fact every time I look up, there's another prospect being added to the group, and they're so excited, and they're so eager, and I'm loving it. but they're eager because of the people they have leading them.
Mhm.
And that just when you have that kind of leadership, you want to grow, you want to be a part of something big, you want to be a part of that expansion. So I'm really loving the direction it's going. But when you have great leadership, that's what happens, and it trickles on down. So it starts with our state rep and our assistant state rep, and the people that we have, the people that he has chosen to be on his state team, and it just trickles on down to these chapters. And with the leadership that they have in these 14 chapters, and they support his vision.
Mm.
And that's I think that's the most important thing, with any chapter, with any organization, with anything that you're doing. You have to have a vision and a mission, and you have to get people that's going to be aligned with your vision and mission. That was Colleen when Colleen had their annual,
I
the
mean,
red the red red carpet. I got my
I,
hat, got my hat.
I want to tell you right now, you actually like you about to whoop somebody ass in that picture. I'm telling you, like,
No, I
yes, you
wasn't.
do.
I
It
am
was.
not a fighter. I am a lover. I'm not a fighter at all. I don't argue. I don't raise my voice. I'm
I've
not a
been
fighter.
saying with the pictures, like, look, you about
No,
to
I'm
flex on somebody in this. You looking good with it now. Don't get me wrong, but you look like you about to flex somebody. Like, yeah, pass that line if you want to. You
no.
want
See, you messed up my thought. Like I was saying, it's good when you have your vision and your mission, and you have people aligned with that. It's like 1, 2, 3. 1 + 1 = 2. When you have those two things, you bound to expand. And my state rep and assistant state rep do a great job of outlining what their vision is and their mission, and then the chapters follow suit, and that's what's happening in Texas. We are following what our state rep has put out, and we're making sure that we stay within the guidelines and the rules and regulations, and we're just doing what we need to do to bring more people in that's ready about this work, not partying, not going out, not the smoking, not the drinking, but really getting in the community and doing what we need to do.
now, while she's saying that, the partying and the drinking, that's just the benefit of.
It's just the
It's
benefit
just
of
the
it.
benefit
But
but
I ain't gonna lie, I would love to go to an annual where we wouldn't have to go to an after party. Do something different. I would love to start going
I
to
mean,
annuals and it's something different instead of doing the same thing. Friday
I,
night meet and greet, something during the day, and then that night we're going to a club somewhere. Like I just want somebody to think outside the box and use their
so
creative mind.
what would be different for you? Like what? Give an idea. Give an idea. And when I say give an idea, those that's watching, steal it. Give an idea of something different that you want to see that you don't see nowhere else.
You know what? Instead of going to where we during the day, how we go to a park and we're together, we're drinking, everybody playing dominoes. How about somebody create a big citywide community service event? So when we get there, that I was in back of Jersey. I was with Jersey and Stella. We was leaving Tyler and on our way to Dallas, Texas, to a big MC event where he had different stuff set up. They was giving away money. They was giving away bikes. They had everything set up right out there for families. And it was so nice to see so many families and so many kids excited about winning a bike. Oh my gosh, it was so amazing.
I
That
want
brought
that.
my heart. But for a citywide community service event, so we're out there and we are really servicing the community, but we're all coming together. And for them to see so many people in these vests working together in honor of anything that they're doing for this community service event. I would love to see more of these sneaker parties instead of us just getting dressed and going to the club and like a benefit or something. Something that we're really doing out there. I'm so about the
Still,
community. I'm so
still
about
an
giving back.
idea,
That's important. I'm sorry. That's so important to me to give back.
right?
I love
Have
community.
listen, people, have a pencil. Steal that idea. Shit, steal it. Steal it. Anyway,
I would love to see
I
that.
like this picture. I love this picture. Look at y'all.
That my girl Riri, that's what we did. That's what's at the Tyler event where we was feeding the people under the bridge. That's my boo right there. When I
This is
tell
what I told
you,
y'all. This is where
that's
they
the
had.
one that drove 4 hours to be there for me for my dad when my dad passed away. My mom was like, "Who is all these people?" But like I said, that's my boo right there. When late in the midnight hour, I need somebody to talk to or anything. When I tell you, she got that listening ear and she don't judge at all. She don't judge. She listens. She don't judge.
So watch
Now
this.
she will get in my behind though. She will get in my
Hey,
behind.
let me tell you something about her because she bugs me out. She's not letting a certain thing go. We said we're not gonna talk about, it, but she bugging me out with the shirts. I was like, yo, chill out. But she's bugging me out. Love her to death. I do got. I'm gonna say right now. After I ask this question, after I show this picture, I do have a surprise for you. So be prepared. But
Man, you know
you've
I'm a
been in for
crybaby. I
4
be trying to
years.
act like Tupac. You know I be trying to
You've
act like
been in
I'm
for
Tupac, but I'm really a crybaby. What do you got?
I know, but listen, you've been for 4 years. And I know you in the great state of these United States of Texas. I know
United
you
States
got a
of
crazy
Texas, get
story.
it right.
I
Yep.
know you got a crazy story within your 4 years
Yeah.
for me to laugh at. I mean, listen, I know because y'all go out, y'all go out together a lot. Y'all go to these like comedy clubs. Y'all do things within the chapter. I love the pictures. I love it. But I know some crazy stories with those damn things. I want to hear one. I mean, I saw it live when I was laughing my ass off, but I want to hear a story. Give me a story. Give me a story.
What kind of story do you
Uh,
want? Like I don't
funny,
know what story you act. What funny
a
story
funny,
did you want?
a funny story that you could tell me. I know you gotta love. Choose one. Pick one. Pick one. But look at this picture first. Look at that. Oh, she looks just like everybody's
Oh,
teacher.
yes, I was on my way to work. Yes. In fact, was that picture? No, my picture was up for my birthday. Yeah, I was on my way to work one day. I had to be cute for the kids, you know?
But
Oh, what funny
kids,
story do I have? I don't know what
this is
funny
2 years. This
story.
is 2 episodes in a row. Someone tell me they don't have a funny story. They've been in for more than 3 years. You got a story. You're just afraid to tell it because I know. I know. We know who's watching. I know y'all watching. But she got a
Okay,
story.
I got a story.
There we go.
I had not drank anything. I had not did anything. And I went out with my boy Debo and we was out with some other people. And it was
I
so
already know.
much. It was hot in the club. It was smoke everywhere. Like it was one of them one way in, one way out type of things. And I'm sitting next to my sister and I said, sis, I don't feel good. And I kept telling her, I was like, sis, I don't feel good. Like I'm trying to breathe. And it was just, you can smell weed, you can do cigars, somebody had cigarettes. By the way, I hate going to a club where you can smoke inside of there. It gets in your locks. It's really bad. It's hard to get that smell out. So I'm sitting
Yeah.
there and Debo looks at me and he was like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "I'm fine." I'm sitting there and I kept telling my sister, I don't feel good, sis. I don't feel good. And she kept saying, "Well, let's go outside." And I was like, "Well, maybe I'll get it off." Next thing I know, Debo said, "Somebody catch her." I passed out. And when I came to, I'm sitting outside and I can smell the fresh air. And I'm like, what happened? What
Wait. You didn't even
happened?
know that you passed out?
Didn't even know I passed out. I said, what happened? He was like, you passed out. And I kept saying, I didn't feel good. She says, I should have took you outside when you feel good. And they was like, oh, she was out. I didn't have anything to drink. And he was like, she did not drink anything. I didn't do nothing. Like it was just, I had
See,
already ate and I passed out.
people. See, now that's what she tell you, right? Now I'm going to tell
Oh
you.
my
Now
God.
I'm going
Don't
to tell
you
you a crazy story.
know? Infamous, no. Nope, nope,
We
nope,
not going to talk about
nope.
Cali? No,
Nope,
no.
we're not.
We
Nope,
not going to
we're
talk.
not.
Well,
Nope,
no.
nope,
Okay.
no,
Okay.
no.
How about
In
this?
Jesus' name.
How about this? How about this? How about this? You looking? You looking? I want you to look. I want you to look.
That's nice.
I want y'all to see her face.
That's a nice picture. Boy,
She
how
did.
did you do that? That's a nice
Ah
picture. That is a nice picture.
ah.
Now you just showing how I need to lose that stomach, but that's a nice picture though. I'm
Hey,
working on that. I'm working on that.
she's
That's a nice
working
picture
on
though.
that. But y'all
I'm
see,
working on that.
let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. Let's put that side by side here. Look at that. Look at that.
That's a
I
nice
can't
picture.
show y'all the actual picture.
That's a nice picture.
That's a nice
That's a
picture.
nice picture. That's a nice picture.
Picture.
That's a nice dress. That's a nice dress. That's a nice
I mean,
picture.
I mean, that's your address. I mean, it's
I
my
mean,
address.
when I hear people call me Lotus, I just I don't I love that name and I love the flower. Actually, they have like a little whole ceremony thing in Korea. I told my son I'm gonna come down there next year, and they have a whole lotus ceremony. And they watch the lotus flowers come up from the mud and rise to the surface. I told my son I want to come see that. I really want to come see that. So I'm gonna go.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to put her on the spot. Can you
Oh,
tell
why
the
you
good?
always do
Can you
that?
tell the good folks the story you told me about your name, please?
I'm gonna tell you like I tell everybody else, like when I first meet a prospect, why is your name Lotus? Okay, let me do you know about a lotus flower? A lotus flower is created in the muddy ducts of a swamp. And as it arrives to the surface, it opens up one petal at a time, unstained by the muck and the guck it had to go through to rise. So therefore, I am unstained by anything, any mud that was thrown on me, anything that prevents me from rise. What is meant to rise will always rise. And I'm coming out unstained, untouched, and beautiful. And that's I'm always gonna look at it that way. I'm unstained, untouched, and I'm beautiful. The muck and the gut, anything anybody can throw on me, I am going to rise, and I'm still going to remain beautiful. Beauty
That's the
in beauty itself is not in the essence of, oh my gosh, look at this and everything else. It's the stuff you have to go through. It's the trials and the tribulation. It's how you looked at the situation. And my mama always told me, you have a choice, Kim. You can either overcome your circumstance, or you can let your circumstances overcome you. My dad was a minister. My dad was a praying man, and so I try to always go where my mom told me. Keep a song of praise on your lips and a scripture close to your heart. So my favorite song is by Fred Hammond, and it says, "Jesus be a fence all around me every day. Jesus, I want you to protect me as I travel." And he says, I know you will, yes, Lord. I know you can, yes, Lord. I know you will. He'll fight my battles if I be still. Lord, be a fence all around me every day. And one of my two favorite scriptures is Jeremiah 29:11. It says, "For I have plans for you, declares the Lord, plans to not hurt nor harm you, but possibly give you a future." And Mark 11:24 says, "Whatever you go for a prayer, believe in, you shall have it." So I'm always quoting stuff, and I'm always
mm,
trying to be positive regardless of what's going on. I try to remain positive because I always go back to what mama tell me. You have a choice. You can either overcome your circumstance, or you can let your circumstance overcome you. And I choose to overcome anything that comes my way because I'm stronger than and I'm built for it.
hey now, hey now. She she just preached on the
I
podcast.
don't try to be. I'm not trying to preach on the
Ta ta
podcast. I'm
ta
not
ta
trying to
ta
preach.
ta ta ta. It has happened already, but before, all right, last question. Then I'm gonna have to, you got to give me your final thoughts. So this question, I'll ask everybody this. You know, I got prospects watching. I got first year vested members, maybe second year vested members. I definitely know I got some first year vested members that's on here. Words of wisdom, TM. Give it to them, please.
I already said at the beginning, be true to yourself. You're not gonna be everybody's cup of tea, and that's okay that you're not everybody's cup of
Oh
tea.
yeah.
And everybody's not gonna like you, and that's okay if they don't like you. They ain't gotta like you as long as they respect you. And that's all that matters at the end of the day. You ain't got to like me. You don't have to like me at all, but you're gonna respect me. And that's the one thing that I do. The same amount of what I give out to you is the same amount that you give out to me. If you don't like me, that's fine. Don't talk to me. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings by not speaking. I'm gonna wake up every morning regardless. You are not God. So it doesn't
Ooh,
bother me for that. And
ooh.
when you are God's child and you are anointed, you gotta be careful about how you treat God's people. Whatever you throw on me, just remember the fingers you point at me, you got four of them pointing back at you. So don't try to. I'm gonna be me, but I'm not gonna treat people with the same energy they treat me. I've never been that way. To my mom always taught me two wrongs don't make a right. So you can hate on me, you can do whatever. That makes me look bad if I scoop down to your level and do that. It's like Michelle Obama say, when they go low, I go high, and I'm always gonna go high. You can stay petty if you want to. I'm gonna stay at this level because that says so much more about me than it does you for you to be how you are. I'm just gonna be me. To love me, to know me is to love me. That's what I always say. And if you don't, that's fine. The people that do love me regardless of what's everything else. They love me regardless. So love yourself enough. Treat yourself with the utmost respect and love, because you treat people how to treat you by how you treat your damn self. And I
Mm,
hold myself to the utmost here
mm. I don't
because
know.
I am
Listen,
here.
I don't know. Since she just gave you her final thought within the, oh, good Lord. That, she gave you her final thought within it. That's what's up. Let me tell you, let's clear her up. Get her right by herself solo. That is my Lotus, ladies and gentlemen. This is my sister here. Too bad we can't tell you about the California. That was funny.
Stop, stop, stop. We
That
had a
was
great time.
funny.
We had a great time walking around in Walmart.
You can't take reference nowhere. I swear to God.
That's all we gonna say. We had a great time walking around in Walmart.
Yep.
That's what
Yep.
it was. We had an
That's what it
awesome
was.
time walking around in Walmart.
Walk around in Walmart.
In Walmart.
That's right.
That's what it was. That's exactly how we gonna leave it. Cause Mim gonna start asking questions. You know he will. So what happened? No,
So,
we had a great time walking around in
you gonna
Walmart.
call us? You gonna call us like, all right, you're off the air. What happened? No, no.
We had a great time.
We had a great time.
Then for my prospects,
There you go.
keep that same energy. You know how we say that sometimes, and we say it has such a negative notation on it. Keep that same energy. Well, I'm gonna say it in a positive light. The way you are right now, keep that same energy after you get vested. If you working hard and you hustling and everything else, keep that same energy as a vested member, because that's what we need. Some of us, some of them. I'm not gonna say some of us. Some of them are older and they set in their ways. So y'all come with all y'all energy and y'all creativity, and you never know what you can bring to the chapter with that. So keep that same motivation, keep that same energy. Stay positive. Don't get caught up in clicks and all that other stuff. Don't get caught on the bad wagon because she hater. I ain't gonna like her too. If that person ain't never did nothing to you, then you ain't got no reason not to like them. You have no reason at all not to like them if they ain't done nothing to you personally. You never know what that person may have done to them to make them feel that way, or what they have done to them. They didn't do it to you, so you love on them, and just stay positive. Don't be negative Nancy's, and don't let the negativity of anybody else bring you down. You say your positive affirmations when you look at yourself in the mirror, and just stay positive and do what you can. Don't try to live with the Joneses. Just do what you can and just stay positive. That's all I can tell you as prospects. But keep that same energy, not in the negative way. When somebody be like, when I see you, keep that same energy. When I see you, I want you to keep that same energy. I want you to be hustling in your chapter. I want you to be that go getter. I want you to not be scared to say those creative ideas and say, this is what I got, and can I bring it to the chapter and all this other stuff. Keep that same positive energy. Be a go getter. You know how many prospects I have seen that have reached out and said, Lotus, I'm now a PM. Can you help me? I got you. What you need help with. So keep that same energy. And I'm saying it in a positive light. Keep that same energy. If nobody else is rooting for you, I am. I love you. I respect you. And you just do what you do. And I can't wait to see you cross over on the other side.
Oh man, that was lovely. That was lovely. Lotus,
Yes.
thank you,
And
thank you
thank
for coming on
you.
the show.
Thank
Thank
you for
you.
having me a second time. I appreciate you having me a
This is,
second
let me
time.
tell y'all something. This is actually Lotus' third time coming on. So the first time she came on, she was only here for like 5-10 minutes,
Yes,
and
yes,
then
yes, yes.
second time is pretty much Fancy and her. But this one, she needed her solo. She needed a solo, and she got it. She did one hell of a job, and I surprised her. So you're getting that solo. We got off the office. I'm gonna text
Oh,
it to
you
you.
surprised me twice because I got my patch in the mail. And I want you to know, on that day when I got my patch in the mail, I was having a very bad day. So it's nothing like going to your box and turning the key and realizing I got a gift, and you didn't have to. You don't have to do the things that you do, but you do it. So I want to give you your flowers while you're still here. You can smell them. I want to thank you for everything that you do. And you
Oh,
take all the hate, you take all that negativity, and you take all that and you make it building stones for something positive. And do
yeah.
not stop doing what you're doing because of what the naysayers and all the other stuff and the negative Nancy's. You keep doing what you're doing. And if you ain't got nobody else, you got Lotus in your corner. Hey, I used to do Chewy in high school.
Hey.
So I want to thank you. It was so nice. And then plus it gives the people an opportunity to get to know me on another light. and see another side of me they probably haven't seen before. So I appreciate you giving me that opportunity.
Yes, yes. So now, people, when y'all see her, say hi, enjoy her company.
Um,
Take
And I
care.
hope to see all of y'all again. Remember, United
That's
States
it.
of Texas 20th anniversary event,
That's it.
August the 29th through September 1st in Austin, Texas. Go to our website, get your swag bag, get your bands, get your t-shirts. If you have any questions, please reach out. We have our host on our page. We have our state business manager basic and our state PRR dramatic. They can answer any questions that you may have. We hope to see y'all. Don't wait till the last minute. The third hotel is out. I'm hoping the third hotel sells out and we got to put a fourth one out. Come on, let's have a good time with family. We don't want no drama. We don't want nothing. Let's all come together and just
Ooh,
have a great time with family. And just if it's first time coming to Texas, come on. We ain't gonna do nothing but show y'all that good Southern hospitality.
if it, if
Southern
it
hospitality.
if it goes to 4, y'all, that you can't miss that. You can't miss that.
You can't miss that. Yes.
So I must bid you adieu, Miss Lotus.
Yes.
You have. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk more about food. We gonna talk. But love ya.
I love you too, bro. Thank y'all. And for everybody that's watching, you have a blessed weekend. You have a good night. I pray nothing but I pray that your cup is overflow with abundance of blessings. And I ask y'all to have faith of a mustard seed and just keep doing what you do. If nobody else is rooting for you, I may not know your name personally, but I'm rooting for you anyway.
All right, now say that's Lotus. I thought you made a move.
All right, baby.
All right.
Bye, y'all.
So that was Lotus. Love her to death. Before I even do my just got up there it is. Y'all see, y'all know the name. That's the legend, Scorpio. Yes, yes. Let's go back and watch it, man. This shit, it was good. It was good, man. It was good. So before I do my final thought, one more time, this is the Legacy Challenge month. Let me put it back up here. Uh, Fallen Soldiers is doing a challenge where they are doing the ice. They bring back the ice bucket challenge. The rules is right here. You gotta $15 to contribute individuals, $25 for presidents, $50 for state reps, $100 for national board. There's the Cash App on there, or you can also pay it forward. Nominee, upon nomination, you have 24 hours to either donate, um, or record yourself putting a bucket of ice water over you, or do both. But it's all in good fun. It's all into remembering each and every one of our fallen soldiers. So let's have a good time. Um, don't be a don't be a how can I say this nicely? Don't be a dick and not do it. Have fun with it. I mean, you only live once. Have fun. It's a good cause. It goes into the National Fallen Soldier Committee. Do all the efforts to all of our soldiers. So please, please have fun doing this. Um, so really, I've had that much to say. Really, why you here, not just as a rough rider, but why you here on this earth, why you wake up. Please just enjoy the moment that you have. We don't know what happens tomorrow. Um, we have some people that's not rough riders. Some of my friends. I just had a this past weekend, not this weekend, last weekend. I was up in Long Island with some of my friends, some of my brothers and ours, and had a good time. And the next day, his grandfather got rushed to the hospital. Uh, so giving him the big up, prayers to him and his family. But all I can say is be yourself. Don't change who you are for nobody. You are who you are. If they can't handle you, then stay away from. They should stay away from you. All right. Until then, I am your boy, Infamous the Champ. My co-host, she is doing her bike night. Shout out to Yamaya. Shout out to Lotus. Let me put that picture up one more time. I had to surprise her. I had to surprise her. Shout out to Lotus coming on next week. I do not know what's the plan is, but keep an eye out. I will post it. If not, I'll just post a freestyle event, or we might have a guest. I just don't know yet. Until then, y'all know who I'm looking for. I'm looking for my Grim Reaper. There he is.